Good day to everyone. For this video, I will discuss my chosen topic for my quiz 4 in digital communications. The topic that I chose is broadband technologies. I chose this topic because it is very common and most of us use this kind of technologies as our needs. So without further ado, let's move on to the broadband technologies presentation. Before we proceed to broadband technologies, let us define first what is a broadband. The term broadband refers to the wide bandwidth characteristics of a transmission medium and its ability to transport multiple signals and traffic types simultaneously. The greater the bandwidth of a broadband connection allows for more data to be transmitted at higher speed than a conventional telephone line. The common mediums of transmission includes coaxial cable, fiber optical cable, and radio waves. Broadband technologies. It refers to a high-speed, higher bandwidth connection to the internet than is offered by a standard telephone line. It includes cable modem and digital subscriber line, or DSL. Broadband technology can be wireless broadband and wired broadband technologies. First, let us discuss the wireless broadband and their different types. Wireless broadband is a telecommunication technology that provides high-speed internet and data service delivered through a wireless local area network, or WLAN, or wide area network, W1. It can be both fixed and mobile broadband. For the fixed wireless broadband, it defined as high-speed wireless networks that connect to stationary locations and are intended to serve nomadic users. There are two types of fixed wireless broadband. These are wireless fidelity, or also known as Wi-Fi, and worldwide interoperability for microwave access, or WiMAX. The other type of wireless broadband is the mobile wireless broadband. These are the first generation networks up to fourth generation networks. The evolution of mobile service started with the first generation networks, which was implemented based on frequency division multiple access, or FDMA. The first generation network was replaced by second generation networks, which are mainly used for voice applications. After this, it replaces by third generation networks. It started with the vision to develop a single global standard for high-speed data and high-quality voice services. After the third generation, the 4G, or the fourth generation, is a new generation of wireless intended to complement and replace the 3G systems in the near future. Accessing information anywhere, anytime, with a seamless connection to a wide range of information and services, and receiving a large volume of information, data, pictures, video, and so on. Wireless networks can feature data rates exceeding 1 GB. These are the other types of wireless broadband. Satellite broadband, it is also referred to as Internet by satellite, is a high-speed bidirectional internet connection established by communication satellites located in the geostationary orbit. From the word itself, satellite, this broadband uses the signal coming from the satellite. The other types of wireless broadband is the Local Multi-Point Distribution Service, or LMDS, and Multi-Channel Multi-Point Distribution Service, or MMDS. First, LMDS. It is a broadband wireless access technology originally designed for digital television transmission. It was conceived as a fixed wireless multi-point technology for utilization in the last mile. LMDS commonly operates on microwave frequencies across the 26 GHz and 29 GHz bands. On the other hand, MMDS was formerly known as Broadband Radio Service and also known as wireless cable. It is a wireless telecommunications technology used for general-purpose broadband networking, or more commonly as an alternative method of cable television program reception. Wired broadband technology. Wired broadband is the other type of the broadband technologies. It is a physical connection to a physical location through the use of cable. There are three types of wired broadband connections for consumer to use. These are the DSL, coaxial cable, and fiber. DSL uses traditional copper wire telephone lines. Coaxial cable traditionally provide service over coaxial cables. Fiber is a system that comprises of glass fiber strands over which optical or light signals are sent. In this diagram, I will explain to you how wired broadband works. As you can see in the figure, it is an example of cable television companies wherein it uses a cable to transmit the signal coming from the cable company. As you can see, the signal coming from the cable company is being transmitted to the respective outlet like TV and cable modem to your PC. Now, let us more define the three types of wired broadband technologies. DSL is also known as Digital Subscriber Line. Digital Subscriber Line is a wired transmission that uses traditional copper telephone lines already installed to homes and businesses. Availability and speed of DSL service may depend on the distance from a home or business to the closest broadband equipped telephone company, central office, or telephone exchange. Now, let us talk about the advantages and disadvantages of the DSL. For the advantages, it doesn't have to share bandwidth, has their own dedicated connection, and is more widely used than a cable. For these advantages, bandwidth constraints, inability to deliver service further than 18,000 feet from the central company, the upload speeds do not match with download speeds. Next, moving on, for the coaxial cable. Coaxial cable is mainly used by the cable television companies that provide broadband using the same coaxial cables that deliver pictures and sounds to your TV. It has a cable modem which is an external device that normally has two connections, one to the cable wall outlet and the other to a computer. Cable broadband is faster than DSL. Transmission speeds vary depending on the type of modem, cable network, and how many people in the neighborhood are using a cable connection. For the advantages and disadvantages, coaxial cable can be a benefit of cable modem service, its availability to all cable company customers, where the cable network has been upgraded to deliver cable modem service. The distance between your residence and the cable company will not affect your internet speed. Cable is also generally faster than DSL. For these advantages, Lack of cable services beyond the edges of the larger town. Connection is shared between you and other people, therefore, the speed may vary greatly if there are many users in one neighborhood. Also, same with DSL, upload speeds never match download speeds. Next, fiber. Fiber optic technology converts electrical signals to light pulses on or off and sends the light pulses through transparent glass fibers about the diameter of a human hair. There is less signal loss or degradation with fiber optic technology than conventional copper wires or coaxial cables. Fiber transmits data at speeds far exceeding current DSL or cable modem speed. As you can see in the figure, the optical fibers are the color violet wires, and it was surrounded by steel wires, copper tubing, and a high-density polyethylene insulation, which protect from breaking the optical fibers. The advantages of the fiber optical is first, its ability to provide higher bandwidth and greater distance between terminals. Compared to conventional copper wire, fiber optic cable can deliver more bandwidth than conventional metal wire, and it is more faster than the DSL and cable. For the disadvantages, fiber can be expensive, may not be available in many locations. Fiber cable is fragile and also requires equipment to convert electrical signals into light signals and reconvert them back into an electrical signal in the receiving end. That's all for the presentation about broadband technologies. I hope you understand the different types of broadband technologies and respected advantages and disadvantages. Thank you for listening and watching.